In today's game, the JMU Dukes are traveling all the way to Louisville to play the Louisville Cardinals, and this is a good team. I mean, their record doesn't really show it. They're 1-2 on the season. JMU's the number 6 team in the nation, but this could be a trap game for sure. Now, as you can see, JMU has a top 10 passing offense. Their rushing offense, though, not particularly the greatest, but without our best running back right now and Cameron King being out for 5 weeks, we've got to make sure the backups step up and deliver a solid rushing attack so we can walk out of here with a W. Even though JMU has been clicking on offense all season long, they are without one of their best young players today. Now, Cameron King, he's got his strain back. He's been carrying the team so far on the ground this year, and well, we're without him for a total of 5 weeks. So with Cameron King out, that means that Trey Sharp will get the bulk of the carries today. You're also going to see a little bit of Taylor Woods, the senior running back, and I'm sure Mr. Donovan McGeechee will get a couple of carries too. JMU also continues to kill it so far this season. Now, Notre Dame and Oregon and UCLA are your top 3 teams in the nation, but right after TCU and Alabama, is that JMU that I see? Yes, it is JMU that I see. The number 6 team in the nation, number 7 last week, and as you can see, Washington, Virginia Tech, and Florida State make up the rest of the top 10. You can see LSU's in the top 15 now. Texas Tech makes up your number 25 team, and Michigan is slowly climbing their way back into the rankings too. Now, Louisville probably expects that we're going to pass the ball today, but no. Even with our best running back out, we're going to let our backup go and see what he can actually do. Look at this. Trey Sharp with some nice moves, breaks a tackle, breaks a second one, and they drive him down 19 yards on his first rush. Like, I don't want to throw any shade to Cameron King, but Trey Sharp is looking pretty sharp, no pun intended. Now that Louisville knows we can run, we got to hit him with that passing attack. So a play action fake. Got a guy across the middle here. We're going to go. That's Drew Coates, and Drew Coates breaks some tackles, crosses the 50, and the offense is clicking already. Now, we've seen what Trey Sharp can do in the rushing game, but how are his hands? How can this dude do in the receiving game? We get him a little halfback screen here, and I think we didn't really set him up for success, because he's going to lose 5 yards there. Maybe we'll get him some positive yards later on in the game. Third and a whole lot of yards at this point. So we got a guy in the slot. I think A might be open. He's not going to be open. The pressure's coming over here to Joe Disher. Joe Disher's escaping. He's going to stop. He's going to get some points here, and Henry Castle's going to bring that one down. Beautiful play by Disher. Had a defensive lineman chase him. He says, no, you're not going to catch me. Not today, old fella. Gets it out of here to Henry Castle, and the drive stays alive. The wide receiver reverse option has had its high points and its low points for sure. So here we're going to go. We get a nice little read option. We're going to pitch it out to the edge. We got Drew Coates running. Drew Coates keep on going. And ladies and gentlemen, we got reservations for 6 at Chili's. The whole offensive line is going. Drew Coates, he's got a party of about 55 people on the team. First touchdown of the day for JMU, and hopefully not the last one. Now, it's always tough when you're missing one of your best players on offense, but honestly, our offense stepped up. I mean, they were huge on that first drive, but we got to hope that our defense can do the same. And Rashad Robinson says, no, sir, you're not catching that pass on me. On 2nd and 10, we got Ortiz Jr. patrolling the middle. He's looking to see if he can stop anything going. Coleman's there. They throw into the flats this time. Charles Tuck comes up to clean him up. He ends up not getting the tackle. We end up stopping the guy after 4 yards. 3rd and 6. Got to get a stop here. Looks like maybe a halfback screen, but instead a huge sack there. Big time players make big time plays, and Matthew Bell comes in screaming off the edge to get a sack. Outside of one play that went for -5 yards, our first drive was literal perfection. Now, Joe Ditcher says, oh, don't mind if I get a couple of yards here as he scampers for 9 yards on that QB read. With 3rd and short, we're going to opt to run. Trey Sharp has been good on the ground today, and if the offensive line can keep giving him some holes, I think he'll continue it. And there he gets 5 yards. Only needed 1. What a guy, though. Gets 5 to make sure we get the first down. It's 3rd and long, and Disher is back in the shotgun. We need a first down. There's a heavy blitz coming, but we throw one. The pass is intercepted by a defensive play with the last name pass. This is definitely interesting. Now, Sean McMahon gets the tackle. Louisville gets their first turnover on the afternoon, and JMU, that wasn't the best drive for them on offense. On 2nd and 12, we're going to opt to go to a blitz. We're trying to get in on the quarterback. This ball goes out. Charles Tutt is not going to get anywhere close to the tackle, but we get the linebacker to stop him after only 4 yards. We find ourselves here on 3rd and 9. Louisville again in some form of the pick, the shotgun, the pitch. Oh, what is this? Rashad J. Jr. is going to go up and doesn't end up getting that one. 4th and 9 after stopping that play out of the pistol. Joe Disher finds himself with an empty backfield, but Drew Coates is saying, let me just keep you some company back here. Now, Drew Coates is going to go up the middle, turns around on that wide receiver reverse for a 4-yard rush. Now, last time the wide receiver motion option, when it actually worked really well, but this time McMahon comes into motion. We fake the handoff to Sharp. We've got some movement now. We're going to pitch this one out to Sean McMahon, and Sean McMahon is not known to be a burner, but he scampers out for some yards. We're almost up to 100 yards here in the first quarter. The JMU rushing offense not really missing our boy Cameron King at the moment. With a brand new drive, we got Drew Coates in motion again. We got to be threatening the wide receiver reverse with how good we've been doing, and we're going to roll out with Disher, and Disher says, look, you're going to blanket cover all of my guys. I am going to find a way to get that first down. He's a bully out there, and and we now have over 100 yards rushing in the first quarter as a team, which is absolutely insane. Outside of the interception, our offense has been good. Now we're going to hand this ball off this time to Sharp. Sharp is going to move his way through breaking tackles. Look at the young fella get 7 yards there. At the start of the second quarter, we got 2nd and short, and we will absolutely take it. But look, Joe Disher says, look, I'm also going to take all these yards. If you guys aren't going to do anything to step up and get somebody to QB spy me, I'm going to get 13 on you every time. Inside the red zone now, I like what I'm seeing from JMU, and this time we get Jordan Dodson involved, who's always reliable. A 10-yard catch equals another first down. Inside the 10 on 2nd and 10. Here we go. We got an opportunity. We're going to roll out to the right-hand side. We got a guy coming back across, and a one-handed catch by Henry Castle. What a snag. Might be the catch of the year. I mean, might just be the catch of the year. What a grab there. A new school record, though, for Joe Disher. 63 career passing touchdowns for the school. What a moment for the young guy, Joe Disher. So far in today's game, JMU's defense has been good, but we've seen opportunities where they've been good in the beginning and then bad later on. But I'm going to take this sack for 11 yards there as a sign that they're going to be playing pretty well today against a pretty bad Louisville team. 3rd and 13, got to get a stop here. So we're going to look for something. They go to a halfback screen, which is an interesting play call, but Charles Tutt says, no, sir, where are you going? But he still keeps going. I mean, Charles Tutt has some tackling problems, but still, we stop him, we force the punt, and that's all that matters. In the second quarter again, Joe Disher in the shotgun. We've seen this time and time again. It has been money. Now, the defensive back is going to drop a little bit. Joe Disher says, look, I'm just playing with you, young fella, as he marches his way down again. 14 yards here, 13 yards there. He's got 50 yards on the afternoon. 1st and 10 again. Call me crazy if you've heard it before, but Joe Disher throws another pass there on 1st down, and Sean McMahon says, let me go ahead and haul that one in. A clean little 9 yards. Inside of 3 minutes now, we go back to the play action fake. It's been pretty good all day. Now, this time we've got a running back open. This one's going to be Woods. Woods is going to get down 2nd and inches. 10 yards there for Taylor Woods, but not quite a first down. We've been running a little bit of trickeration all day long, and we continue in here with the wide receiver reverse to Sean McMahon, who goes up the middle, stumbles a little bit, looks like a ballerina doing a pirouette, and they drop him inside the 10 after an 8-yard run. Under 2:30 now. Joe Disher again in the shotgun, little fake to the outside. He's got some pressure coming. He's going to roll around, and they sack him, a huge sack. Loss of 12 yards there for Joe Disher, making it 2nd and a whole lot of yards. 2nd and 22. We want to make sure that we, 1, don't turn it over, and 2, we at least stay in field goal range. Now here we got an opportunity. Disher's going to throw it up, and Jordan Dodson has no chance to catch it because that one is completely outside of the end zone. So 3rd and literally the longest yards I think we've seen all season. We're going to try to convert this one. Disher's in the pocket. It's collapsing a little bit, and he gets drilled, making it 4th and 27. 2 sacks on that drive there for Louisville, and we're forced to kick a field goal. I don't know if we have the distance, though. So it's a 45-yarder. We're going to see if our kicker can actually do this one. Payne gets it up. This one is going, and that one is going to drop. A nice shot there by Payne to extend our lead to 17-0 here in the first half. JMU's defense has been smothering today, but I haven't really seen the turnovers manifest from this defense. Now, we're hoping to see something here. King Ortiz Jr. is going to whiff on a tackle. A couple guys miss on a tackle. Robert Branch finally gets hands on him, but Travion Samuel continues to kill our defense and gets out of bounds on that play. A good little wheel route by him. What's impressive right now is that we have over 200 yards on offense, and they have literally 30, with a lot of them coming on that drive right there. And they go to the halfback screen, and we do end up drilling them. A nice tackle by Rashad Jean Jr. So here we are on 3rd and 3. It's a very important 3rd down. We want to keep shutting this team out, but they're getting little quick underneath routes on us, and it's kind of killing us. Now we're going to switch from man to zone and hope that we can just, play our zones properly and end up stopping this offense. Now, Aries Cole's trying to get some pressure. He cannot. This ball's thrown deep, and Spence is going to hold on to it, breaks the tackle, stays in bounds, and gets another first down for Louisville. I sense a little momentum for Louisville right now. I mean, they have been getting a couple of yards here, a couple of yards there, and we're not getting any pressure on that offensive line. Now across the middle, Hunt catches that one and is literally killed. Louisville continues an impressive drive, so it's 1st and goal. We're going to try to get the blitz through. We do get a blitz. Holloway's going to hit the quarterback, but he throws a literal dot, a laser beam to Amani Spence. Spence gets the toe drag in, not 1, but 2 feet, and that's a touchdown, college or NFL. Another look at it there. Beautiful pass, beautiful play, a split second from getting that sack. Now they are going to replay this one, and if you see, 1 foot down, the toe drag comes in, and that's just textbook right there. That play's going to stand. 27 seconds, a whole lot of yards, and 3 timeouts. So I think we can actually score here if we just keep things going properly. Now a pass across the middle. This one's going to be close, and it's intercepted again by pass. Louisville's defensive back pass has been floating across the middle. He's going to break a couple of tackles. They drop him now inside the 25, I believe, and Louisville they're definitely in business. Some people might have thought this game was, you know, a blowout game waiting to happen for JMU, but I think it's actually a trap game. I mean, Louisville has come out and they have played strong so far. Now, we missed a couple of tackle opportunities. We do drop Amani Spence. This is going to be an interesting opportunity. JMU has to get a stop or else Louisville could possibly be scoring them, but Holmes comes in, saves the half, a big sack to stop them before. So 17-7 going into halftime. Joe Disher's had some great moments. He's also had some bad moments. He's got to clean it up in the second half. We may rely on that running game a whole lot more. JMU's defense is doing what we've seen them do all season. They start off really strong, you get optimistic about them, and then they just kind of choke a couple of things away. On 2nd and 5 now, Louisville again back in that shotgun. They've been torching us all afternoon in that shotgun. Now we're going to get a little bit of pressure here. King Ortiz comes in for the sack. He's not going to get it. The pass goes across to the middle, and another big play by Louisville. Devontae Pete this time for a 22-yard catch. So 1st and 10, Louisville continues to be dominant on offense. And they're going to go to what looks like a little bit of a halfback or quarterback read. We killed their quarterback. Michael Coleman took one of the hardest hits of the entire game, but he still gets that first down. And if you're JMU right now, you've got to have a case of lemon booty. I mean, this game is super close. A little bit of a wide receiver screen even works for him to get 1 yard there. A pick was really close to happening, though. 2nd and 9 now as Louisville continues to drive down the field. We're looking for anything to stop them. Charles Tucker's up and says, give me all of that one. A nice little pick there for Charles Tuck. He gets tackled at the 5, but still the first turnover that JMU's defense has forced, and that is a major one. 3rd and 6 now. We're going to get Sean McMahon in motion and go back to the wide receiver option. It has been working all game. Why not keep using it? This time Sean McMahon says, let me go ahead and scamper for not 10, not 20, possibly 30 yards on that play. 33 yards. Count them on if you need to. Big play there by Sean McMahon to help this offense get a little bit of a spark, especially on the ground. 2nd and short now, back to the QB option. A good little fake there by Joe Disher, but there is nowhere to run, nowhere to hide as they stop him in the backfield for a loss of 3. So far in today's game, we are 3 for 5 on 3rd down conversions. I would like to be 4 for something here, and this one is not going to be converted. A pass that was in, I think, quadruple coverage. Not the best decision there on 3rd down. 2nd and 10 now, Coleman back in the shotgun. We got to watch for the quarterback runs because he has actually been running all over our defense today. But look at this. Allen is breaking out. Rashad Jean Jr., one of the best tackles on the team, stops him, but Allen still got 24 in that play. So with the pressure on the defense, we have got to get a stop this time, and we almost get him in the backfield, but the quarterback keeps on going. He is literally a robot. Coleman gets another positive gain for 11 this time. The JMU defense better get their magnifying glass out because they have got to find a way somehow. Look everywhere you possibly can for a stop here. This is going deep, and Sturgill is going to make a ridiculous grab. I'm at a loss for words here. 25 yards there, his 2nd catch of the day, beats the press coverage. A dot thrown there by Coleman. No chance at an interception, and what a catch. JMU's backs are against the wall here. We're going to opt to go out. What a horrible tackling exhibition there. Cornelius Sturgill gets in for a touchdown, a 7-yard run on that one off the wide receiver reverse. And JMU's in trouble. Louisville has completely figured out this JMU offense. So we're going to switch things up now. A little bit more play action, a little bit more running here, and just hopefully we can do something positive. But this is not looking good for Joe Disher, who's going to fumble. Joe Disher fumbles, and this is horrible. Louisville gets the ball where they wanted it, inside the 20, and this is not going to be good. But wait, is there a penalty on Louisville? Did we literally just get bailed out? It is now offsides on Jonathan Greenard, and that is going to come back. Talk about getting bailed out. We'll accept that penalty all day. Believe me, there is no one happier on the field right now than Joe Disher. I mean, talk about getting bailed out. He was going to be literally ruined, and now he ends up coming along strong. Then he gets a great little pitch out here to Henry Castle, who is running. Is anyone going to catch him? Unfortunately, they do, but 36 yards. Our receivers have been killing him. The wide receiver option. It's kind of a play that we haven't really run a ton, and now we're abusing Louisville because they have no idea how to stop it. I doubt they even practice how to do it. But there's a big shakeup right now. Joe Disher took a hard hit on that play. He is now injured. So Trey Sharp says, don't worry, I got you back. Trey Sharp goes all the way into the end zone, completely untouched, 39 yards. Go ahead and call Chili's. We got reservations, this time under the last name Sharp. Big time players make big time plays. That's now a 10-point lead for JMU. Even with Joe Disher being hurt, people are stepping up all over. Louisville is desperately needing a score, so they're going to keep going to this kind of quarterback option, and it is working. How is this dude getting all these yards? We've been spying people. The spies haven't been really finding him, and he gets another big carry there to keep pushing this total for Louisville. With under 4 minutes left, Louisville continues to push. We're going to watch the quarterback every single time here. Rashad Jr. says, oh no, we're going to push you into the backfield. A group effort there to stop Michael Coleman. A big loss there. Great job, JMU. Now, we did finally get word on Joe Disher's injury and the extent of it. He ended up straining his tricep. We imagine that he'll be back for next week, but as of right now, don't expect to see Joe Disher back in the rest of today's game. But Robinson gives up a big pass there. Louisville ends up getting their receiver injured, but Michael Coleman again, precise today, 14 of 19. Almost 200 yards passing. He's been killing us rushing and passing. Louisville's continuing to put the pressure on us. We're going to try to get the blitz in. They go to the flats this time. Oliver is going to try to make a tackle. Robinson does. And Louisville's receivers continue to be slippery, sliding out of bounds each time. We're going to try to get some pressure on Louisville this time. Max Ixer's trying to get in. This one goes into the end zone, and Sturgill gets his second touchdown of the day, I believe. Louisville has made it interesting. It's back to being a 3-point lead, assuming the extra point goes in for them. If you're the number 6 team in the nation, which just happens to be JMU, you have got to be nervous. I mean, we have got to get some big returns. We've got to get something going on offense, and this team has to step up their game because this is just not acceptable to a team like Louisville. Under 3 minutes left, our backup quarterback is in, and we're only up 3 points on the road. This is going to be a crazy finish. Now, we have to go to the halfback screen to Trey Sharp, who has been absolutely money today, and now he gets a couple of yards, 3 yards positive that time, but not enough for this offense. 2nd and 7, we're going to opt to run the ball because, again, we have Chase Sinclair back there, and we don't know how much we can trust him, but Trey Sharp says, "You can trust me, coach." 12 yards on that carry to give us a first down to continue moving these chains. Now, if you notice, Louisville stacking the box just a little bit right now, but Trey Sharp says, "Look, I'm going right the middle. Stack the box all you want to. I'm going to keep killing you up the middle." 14 yards this time. So many double-digit runs for the backup running back. Louisville now uses their 2nd timeout, and we're going to continue pushing this ball, going up the middle as much as we possibly can, and Trey Sharp, even though he's kind of a smaller running back, continues to dominate. Louisville has used their 3rd and final timeout. If we can get a first down here, I think this is going to be a barn burner. And look at this. Trey Sharp says, "Don't mind me. I'm just going to keep on running." He's going to move his way all the way down. I think he's into the end zone. He's not stopping him at the 1-yard line. 1st and goal. This is the backup running back. People, not even the starter. The backup running back has been putting on one heck of a show today. And when a guy like Trey Sharp has carried you this far down the field, give this man the ball on the goal line, reward him, and he's going to walk into the end zone, getting himself a touchdown, extending this lead to 31-21, back to double digits. And I think JMU should be comfortable enough to walk out of here with the W now. And just like that, JMU is going to narrowly escape upset city. The player of the game for sure is Trey Sharp. 14 carries, 145 on the ground, and not 1, but 2 rushing touchdowns. What a game by the backup running back. To wrap up today's game, you saw Joe Disher throw 19 of 20, 85 yards, a touchdown, and 2 interceptions. Not his best game by far, but Chase Sinclair came in, managed the game properly, but Disher should be back going into next week's game. On the rushing side of things, again, Trey Sharp carried this team today in all aspects. 14 attempts, 145 yards on the ground, and 2 touchdowns. We also saw Drew Coates get into the end zone. Joe Disher, Sean McMahon, and Henry Castle all contributed pretty strongly as well. Trey Sharp did lead us with 3 catches. Henry Castle had 2 for 34, and Drew Coates with 2 for 22. Not a ton of receptions today, because definitely the rushing offense carried the whole offense. And in the defensive side of things, Rashad Robinson and Curtis Holmes all played pretty well today. We ended up seeing a sack over here by Curtis Holmes and by Matthew Belk, and an interception by Charles Tutt. As always, if you guys enjoyed today's video and you want to see more JMU episodes, make sure you guys crush that like button. Don't forget to subscribe. Check the playlist on the screen for more JMU right now, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.